We got a story from Games Radar here. My initial reaction is, uh-oh. You'll see why in a second. Live action Hercules remake will pay homage to the original, but quote unquote with a more modern spin. Uh-oh. Hey, I mean, geez, that doesn't sound good at all. Producer Joe Russo breaks silence on live action Hercules remake to Games Radar Plus. Don't expect Herc to go from hero to zero when he makes the jump to live action, blah, blah, blah. That kind of remake of the Disney classic will stick close to its roots, but according to producers Anthony and Joe Russo, will have a more modern spin on the Olympian tale. Now, look, I respect the Russos and what they've accomplished and stuff. They're doing the Avengers 3 and 4 movies and many other things. But which they're only the producers. They're not going to be directing, as it says right, down here at the bottom. As revealed in June, Guy Ritchie will direct the project, which I'm not a huge fan of Guy Ritchie, but I don't hate him. Quite frankly, when I see, oh, this is a Guy Ritchie film, I lose interest. Not that I hate him, it's just there's so much stuff out there. I don't have time to waste on bad stuff unless I'm like really into the project. Like who also helmed, he helmed the Aladdin live action remake. I saw parts of it just because I like Will Smith. Didn't care for it. But anyway, that's what Joe was saying. What Anthony and I love about the original is how funny and subversive it is. I think we try to embrace that sense of humor in the remake. This is where he had also said it will certainly pay homage to the original, but with a more modern spin on it. It's like what the fuck, dude. It's almost like they're laundering kind of stuff. Continues a recent trend of live action remakes from the House of Mouse. I was just joking about that, but it does seem like they're trying to money launder because they have all these movies that have come out, and you're like, who wants to see that? Now, at the same time, though, they'll be very successful. Some of them. The Beauty and the Beast with Dan Stevens and Emma Watson was wildly successful, grossing $1.2 billion. Now, The Lion King took in $1.6 billion. They've had some stumbles and stuff, of course, but uh, a Little Mermaid set for release on May 26, 2023, and sees Halle Berry. Not that one. It's another. She's still black, but she's younger. I believe she's in her early 20s. She plays the role of Ariel. Blah, blah, blah. And it goes our guide for the new Disney movies. All that kind of, yeah. The modern spin stuff. Getting back to that real quick, and then I'll wrap this up. That just really, really makes you uneasy. Because the second they start talking about we're going to do a modern spin, and I'm not even talking about like with woke stuff, that they might pollute it with woke garbage or whatever. I'm talking just in general. Because very rare are the movies that can successfully put a modern spin on a movie and not make it horseshit, essentially. There was there was a Romeo and Juliet kind of adaptation or whatever with Leonardo DiCaprio in it. And I'm blanking out because I never watched the movie. I heard that was a good movie, but I don't get into those kind of movies, those kind of rom-commy type movies and stuff. That's just not my thing. So I mean, I've heard it was a good movie, but it's just not my kind of movie. So I ain't gonna watch it. But it's just the whole modern spin thing just immediately makes you go, oh God, how are they gonna fuck this up? Because they almost inevitably will. But at the same time, I am not the demographic for this. I'm imagining more younger people, younger kids, I guess. I don't know, are the demographic. Not me. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and wrap this up here. Let me know what you think. If this also makes you uneasy for it, if you're excited for it, or whatever. It's all good. But thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.